Get ready for action, because the Chicago Cubs are defying all expectations with an absolutely scorching start. Sam Alber of the Locked On Cubs is bringing the heat, and we are diving deep into how this team is setting the tone for the season right out of the gate. This is the story of a team that is proving they are built for something special.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to hold it with one hand? The PopSockets Pop Grip gives you a secure grip, works as a phone stand, and even lets you swap the top for a fresh new look. Simple, useful, and perfect for everyday phone use. Click the link in the comments to grab yours on Amazon.
But the story doesn't stop there. We look at the real pressure mounting as the Chicago Cubs face a tough stretch against the Texas Rangers, where the team has struggled to put any runs on the board, showing some concerning patterns in their recent performances. We break down the specific pitching struggles and the shifting dynamics in this crucial series. Next up, we have huge news coming from the Braves country, as Ha-Seong Kim has officially completed his rehab assignment and is set to be activated for his season debut against the Chicago Cubs tomorrow night. We'll cover the impressive stats from his AAA stint and what this means for the Braves lineup moving forward. And finally, the big trade buzz. The Chicago Cubs are aggressively shopping their pitching staff, and we investigate why former Cy Young winner Robbie Ray and the durable Logan Webb are top targets in the trade market. Find out what this means for the Cubs' future and what other players they might be looking to acquire. Stay with us, because this is big news. The Chicago Cubs have stunned betting markets with a hot start to their season, according to recent reports. The team is defying preseason odds, signaling a strong performance early in their campaign. Key player Sam Alber is highlighted as a significant factor in this positive momentum, with analysis available through sources like Locked On Cubs at WTSB.com. While the provided content focuses on the Cubs' success and player performance, it also includes a promotional note directing viewers to the 10 Tampa Bay app for streaming content. Further updates on the team's progress are anticipated as the season unfolds. The Chicago Cubs are facing a challenging stretch in their season following a recent series loss against the Texas Rangers, despite an impressive early season run. The team has established themselves as a contender, becoming only the fifth MLB team in history to record two 10-game winning streaks within their first 40 games, marked by numerous late-inning comebacks and walk-off victories. However, the recent performance has shown a significant dip in consistency. In the series against the Rangers, the Cubs struggled to score, failing to put a run on the board in 2 consecutive games for the first time this season. Furthermore, they allowed runners in scoring position in both outings, resulting in a 0-17 record with runners in scoring position. This included a 0-13 showing in Saturday's loss and a mere 3 hits against Jacob deGrom on Sunday. The pitching staff also faced adversity. Edward Cabrera had a poor outing, allowing 7 hits and 5 earned runs over 5 innings, followed by another run allowed by Jacob Webb. Daniel Palensha also struggled, allowing an 8th-inning single before a 2-run homer. The offensive performance mirrored this struggle, characterized by a lack of late-game punch and inefficient relief work, highlighted by back-to-back 3-up, 3-down innings. Moving forward, the Cubs will travel to Georgia to face the Atlanta Braves for the first time this season, a matchup coming shortly after Chicago surpassed them in the NL and MLB standings. The Braves are entering the series in dominant form, coming off back-to-back 7-2 victories over the Los Angeles Dodgers, boasting a league-leading .789 ops and a strong team ERA of 3.14. Meanwhile, the Chicago White Sox are enjoying their best start in years, with their young nucleus exceeding expectations. Key players like Munetaka Murakami and Carlson Montgomery have combined for 25 home runs. The White Sox pitching staff is also improving, though they will face veteran Davis Martin, who has demonstrated exceptional performance with a 1.62 ERA. The division race remains tight, with the Milwaukee Brewers remaining a persistent threat to the Cubs. While the team has shown the ability to rise to challenges, the current 2-game stretch warrants caution. If the Cubs can navigate these immediate difficulties, their status as a World Series threat remains intact. Atlanta Braves are set to kick off a homestand against the Chicago Cubs tomorrow night, with a significant player returning to the active roster. Ha-Seong Kim has successfully completed his rehabilitation assignment with AAA Gwinnett and is slated for his season debut. Reports from SBS News and Lindsey Crosby confirm Kim's readiness. During his AAA stint, Kim demonstrated solid performance, finishing with a batting average of .263, an on-base percentage of .333, and an OPS of .316 over 5 games with the Stripers. His performance in the AA Columbus Clingstones was also strong, yielding a .286 batting average, .412 on-base percentage, and a .321 slugging percentage, resulting in a .733 OPS across 4 games. In related news, the Braves have officially reinstated Kim. The corresponding move involves Eli White being placed on the 7-day concussion injured list. Furthermore, the team announced during its Q1 earnings call that they will be honoring Ted Turner and Bobby Cox during tomorrow's game, with further details expected soon. The Chicago Cubs are aggressively pursuing starting pitching reinforcements amid a spate of injuries, with 2 top-tier San Francisco Giants aces emerging as prime trade targets. Following a review by Patrick Mooney and Sahadev Sharma of The Athletic, a list of 10 potential pitchers was compiled, with Giants starters Robbie Ray and Logan Webb leading the pack for the Cubs' consideration. The Cubs are currently facing significant rotation gaps, missing key arms like Matthew Boyd and Justin Steele, with Cade Horton also finished for the season, making adding a starter a top organizational priority. Robbie Ray, a 2-time All-Star, is highlighted for his past performance, including winning the 2021 AL Cy Young Weil with the Toronto Blue Jays. Ray joined the Giants in a trade from the Seattle Mariners during the 2024 offseason, a deal that included the Giants sending back outfielder Mitch Haniger and right-hander Anthony DeSclafani. While Ray sustained an elbow injury requiring surgery last season, he returned to full health for the 2025 campaign, posting a 3.65 ERA over 32 starts as a vital part of the Giants' rotation. Ray's strikeout rate dipped to 24.6%, but he maintained control of the baser runners. Logan Webb, who has demonstrated exceptional durability, is another focus. Webb has logged at least 32 starts in each of the last 4 seasons with San Francisco. However, Webb is currently nursing a knee injury that has severely impacted his performance, evidenced by a 5.06 ERA across 8 appearances and a low 20.2% opponent strikeout rate. This injury has also resulted in a nearly 2% increase in his walk rate compared to last season. The Cubs' ability to pursue these targets is complicated by their own injury situation, suggesting that acquiring both Ray and the currently injured Webb might not be feasible. As an alternative, Mooney and Sharma suggested outfielder prospect Kevin Alcantara as a potential option in a trade involving the Boston Red Sox. Regarding Ray's contract situation, the 34-year-old pitcher is in his final year under his 5-year, $115 million deal with the Mariners, earning $25 million this season. An acquiring team would only be responsible for the remainder of that figure, offering the Cubs a potential opportunity to acquire Ray without a massive immediate investment, especially as the Giants face challenges outside of playoff contention.